Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. How about this? Look who it is.
Hi, guys.
At Take the Points edition, Jamey Hodges is back, and today we have...
Back sooner than I wanted to be.
You should be, up at Salem? Oh, no, you already played Salem. Who would have...
We would have been at Carmi.
You'd have been at Carmi.
Yep.
So Salem is at Carmi
No,
today?
Carmi's at Salem now. Salem was the number one.
Salem's very good, aren't they?
They were, for 2 innings, we were awesome. And then the wheels came off.
So he is, of course, if you don't understand the reference here, Jamey is also the head coach of, well, not the head coach.
Assistant coach
of the Fairfield Colts baseball team that were eliminated, I guess.
Yes,
by
knocked out.
The Salem Bobcats, right?
Knocked out. Pretty handedly.
Pretty handily.
We played our best game and lost by 15. And we played well.
Salem must be pretty loaded, huh?
Yeah, they were loaded with 8th graders. They were good.
Well,
But that happens when you get bumped up to Class L.
That does happen occasionally when you get bumped up to Class L. Well, welcome. It's Friday, October 2nd. It's Take the Points Day. We are going to talk sports all day long. We've got NFL football to talk about. We've got college football to talk about. Did you notice some baseball this week?
Holy cow. If you like baseball, these past 2 days have been like Christmas.
Oh, it's Christmas in October.
8 games a day?
Yeah, yesterday was the best day. You accidentally have a job where you teach school. Were you able to watch any baseball at all?
I caught I listened to all the game and was able to catch the 4th inning on TV of the Cardinal game, so I was pretty happy.
Well, I was monitoring my instruments here to make sure that after I shot the show at 11 o'clock yesterday.
I had to make sure everything was working correctly.
I had to make sure everything was working correctly.
Right. I missed the early game.
Throughout the afternoon, I was checking on my tools and equipment to make sure that everything. One is occasionally fortunate to work in cable television. You have to make sure all the channels are working.
Correct.
If that channel's not working, doggone it, you better make sure it does on the other place you're supposed to get it. So I was working.
Sure.
What is going on in your world today, ladies and gentlemen? Friday, October 2nd. Actually, quite a bit of stuff going on this weekend. We've had some of these folks on the show, as a matter of fact. A fall festival taking place in Mount Airy starts today. It's going to run through Sunday. This is the Volunteers of Mount Airy, is what they're calling themselves now. It'll start with a bingo and auction tonight at 6 o'clock. The events continue Saturday with a 5K run walk, cornhole tournament at about 10 o'clock, kids rides and games, and a cruise in at 1, parade at 2. Double wide debris is the big show tonight. Check that Saturday night at Mount Airy. That'll be at 7 o'clock. And then on Sunday, church service, big ham and bean dinner, and then a fun gospel show. Should be just gorgeous weather all weekend long. You might want to get to Mount Airy. But if you don't go to Mount Airy, how about St. Paul Lutheran Church? That's here in Flora. They are, I think that's in Flora. I may be wrong about that. They are going to have a corn maze and scavenger hunt. It's 3 miles north of Dietrich. What was I thinking about? Yeah, it's that one 3 miles north of Dietrich.
I bet it's by Dietrich. I don't think it's in Flora.
If it's the one 3 miles north of Dietrich, it's that one in between Dietrich and Montrose.
Montrose, right there on the highway.
Must have the corn. They must not have cut down all the corn yet up there. Have you ever been in a corn maze?
No, because I read too many Stephen King novels. And therefore, I'm going to stay out of corn mazes.
Boy, he really doesn't much care for corn mazes.
No, hates it. So I just stay away from it.
Pretty much all their forms.
Just stay away from it.
Yeah, I can't blame you there. But anyway, that's 6 o'clock tonight and tomorrow night as well as Sunday. So check that, 3 o'clock on Saturday, and then noon to 6 p.m. on Sunday. $5 a person, and children under age 5 are free. Bring a flashlight if you're going to be there in the evening. Contact 217-821-7148 if you want some more information. Fairfield Paint Out is continuing on on Friday. They'll have their big Art Splash event Friday evening, and then Saturday at the Wayne County Fairgrounds Floral Hall. The Art Splash open from 11:30 a.m. this morning to 1:30 p.m. and then 5 to 7. And then on Saturday from 11 to 1:30, go in there, vote. Food vendors will be on site when the Art Splash is open. Artists have created a artwork based on local photographs, so that'll be very cool. The photographs were submitted this spring, so yeah, that's you'll find something maybe you like. All artwork will be for sale with pickup available after the awards program Saturday afternoon. One other thing going on today up in Effingham, it is the Effingham County Chamber golf outing. Good to get back into the swing there. $150 a player in the best ball team scramble. The event starts at noon with the golden ball drop at 12:15. Shotgun start at 12:30. What is the golden ball drop, you think?
So usually you pay a bunch of money and they take a crane or something high up in the air and it's full of
golf
balls, and you've got a numbered golf ball. And if whichever one either lands in the hole or closest to the hole, you win the raffle.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's usually what it is.
It can vary, can't it?
Sure.
Who knows? Who knows what'll be? It's, tomorrow, the Iuka Park Extravaganza is going on. That'll be at 9 a.m. starting in the morning. All kinds of vendors, food vendors, crafts, products, flea market booths. Give them a call. Give Waylon a call at 780-7773 if you want some more information on that. Also, bicycle giveaway tomorrow. This will be in Salem. It's going to be at the Salem Police Department from 9 a.m. to noon. They're hosting this I guess it's for bicycles that have been lost or donated back or whatever, however it works. Bikes are given away on a first-come, first-served basis, and the event will end when all the bikes are given away or at noon, whichever comes first. Ladies and gentlemen, October 2nd, this is October 2nd, is National Fried Scallops Day. National Fried Scallops Day, when you have two very good recipes to enjoy these fried scallops in your home. On National Fried Scallops Day, by golly, you make them. Yeah, Fried Scallops Day is usually pan-fried is how people go with their scallops. Many areas of the world prize scallops as a food source. However, in Italy, scallops are potatoes. I did not know that. That seems a little
odd,
a little strange. This is one you might like. National Custodial Workers Recognition Day. Custodial workers operate behind the scenes, often underappreciated for the hard work they do day after day after day after day. This encourages appreciation to the employees who keep our schools and workplaces across the nation running smoothly, and we certainly do appreciate those folks here. I think pretty sure we get the custodial service in twice a week. You have in-house custodial.
We have in-house that work very hard, especially right now.
I suspect right now during this period of time, custodians and the custodial service workers are working round the clock, working very hard to make sure that all the surfaces are cleaned up over and over and over, aren't they?
Working very hard.
They are certainly doing that. National Name Your Car Day, ladies and gentlemen. This encourages a special commitment to your wheels. It's time to give your trusty automobile what it really needs. Many of you most likely remember Herbie the Love Buck, Lightning McQueen from Cars, Kit from Knight Rider, General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard, Bandit. Well, Bandit was the Bandit. The car wasn't the Bandit.
No,
the Bandit. But have you ever named a car?
I mean, I've never had Mudcat or anything like that.
I've had a couple of cars named.
Yeah.
Mudcat is probably the one I'm most well known for. I had a car named Mudcat. We had a car named Tough Kid because my family was a little rougher on this car than most cars should be able to take. Can you imagine that?
No, not your family.
Some other favorite car names overall: Betsy, Bessie, Betty or Baby, the Beast, Sally. I've never heard anybody name their car Sally. Bertha, I have heard. That's a big old pickup truck. Usually you do that for big vehicles. Lucy, Big Red, Buddy, Fred, or Stella. I do not have my car named at this time. I'm guessing you don't either, right, Jamie?
No, I do not.
If you would name your car, what would you name it?
I don't know. Car? Be like John Wayne calling dog. That's name car.
I guess that makes sense. I've got a silver vehicle, so I'm going to name it the Galloping Ghost. You like that? What's on Wabash? What do you want to see on TV today? Oh, it's all about Major League Baseball today. The NL Wild Card Series continue, the ones that are continuing. Miami Marlins.
Not many. Been a lot of 2-0s already.
Possibly. There may only be one game tomorrow. Pardon me, on Friday. We're all right. I will explain here early. We're shooting this on Thursday afternoon prior to tonight's Cardinals-Padres game and Dodgers-Milwaukee Brewers game. However, one game for sure is guaranteed tomorrow. That's the Miami Marlins at the Chicago Cubs, because they canceled that today. We'll talk a little bit more about that cancellation here. We're going to talk a little bit more. That's on ABC.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, shenanigans going on. 1 o'clock today, or tomorrow today. If the Cardinals are playing tonight against the Padres, it kind of depends. And I think I'll explain all this in just a little bit. One other thing tonight you want to see on TV, the NBA Finals continue. It is Game 2, the Miami Heat at the LA Lakers, and
there's people still watching.
I got to tell you, the Heat are in trouble.
I'm just about the ratings.
I didn't even know. I didn't look at the ratings. We'll talk about that when we return. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back right after these. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
So it'll be fun.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Jamey Hodges is here. This is our weekly Take the Points edition of Big Talk. Welcome back, Jamie.
Glad to be here, Bruce.
How did baseball?
You give me for like a couple weeks, and then, or actually right now, a month and a half, and then grade school basketball start up.
How did the baseball season go for the Colts?
We were happy with it. We finished 7-5.
Okay.
Played a lot of Class L schools. Got bumped up to Class L for the regional because of your Belleville schools dropping out. Lost to a very good Salem team.
So whenever SIJHSAA decided to play, the Belleville schools decided they weren't coming back, or did they move back up in the
They just didn't do sports.
Yes.
There's a lot of those schools that didn't do sports, and so that cut out your number of teams.
Okay.
And so then we started chopping your teams up.
Especially since you're losing all those bigger schools.
We end up in the bottom of, like Althoff played. I don't know. I think it was a bunch of your private type schools that play in it that dropped out, but we lost to a very, very good Salem team. As we already said, tonight's Thursday night. I'll be very interested to see. We played Carmi also during the year because they're in our conference, and they're both two teams that. What did the Carmi coach tell us? They had to cut 5 8th graders.
Oh, wow.
They had so many. And then Salem's coach said they had, 12 8th graders on the team.
Wow.
And, we had 4, maybe 5. and so.
And I still won 7 games.
Yeah, we were very young. We started several. We started 2 to 3 6th graders every game.
Wow.
And still managed to win 7 games.
Well, if we hear.
Lost to a very good Sisney team.
Sisney's a loaded team.
So also,
Sisney's 8th graders are
Here's
loaded.
some breaking news for Take the Points, by the way. So Sisney, I was on the last team that won state for Sisney.
Right.
Back in 89.
1950s.
89. So anyhow, there was just going to be regionals. That's as far as it was going this year. It was just released today. They got permission to have a state series in baseball and softball.
I saw that. I didn't realize that was reflecting like what was going right now.
Right now, just got approved and passed.
Well, congratulations.
They had petitioned the governor, or actually they'd sent it to the assistant governor, who then who then passed it on to the IDPH, who then said today, yes, you can.
Well, that's outstanding. Well, you see, now that means
Sisney's another team that thumped us. Talk about good.
That also means the winner of this Carmi Salem game
will get to play for state.
They'll get to advance. Mm-hmm. Well, that's outstanding. It's too bad that they had to wait this long, but they already have the dates set.
See, if we'd known that, we would have played harder and probably won. So that's
Yeah, that's the other thing. And the other thing about Sisney, speaking of the Blazing Bullets. They had the two teams that were playing to play Sisney to get into the finals. They agreed to play on Saturday.
Well, they're playing tonight, and then Sisney's playing tomorrow.
Sisney's playing. Okay, so they can play on Friday, not Saturday.
So
Sisney had to wait a number of days before
tomorrow's the first day Sisney was able to play. So they're playing tomorrow against
the winner of whoever it was.
Yeah. So Jasper Jeff is playing New Hope tonight.
Right.
And then
winner gets Sisney.
Yep. Correct.
Well, good luck to all the schools involved, and I'm just glad they got that worked out.
Because, I am too.
Yeah, that's just no fun for those kids to.
And I understand the safety amid all this outbreak.
Course.
I mean, we're starting to see schools. It is starting to. The kids are starting to test positive now in schools more and more at a higher number, but they're not getting as sick, which is the good thing, and it's getting caught early because of the precautions and because of the way the schools have been doing it.
Well, around
not
here,
as many people in the schools getting it.
Right.
There's
around
a small
here,
percentage of kids.
Around here, I know the Sisney has had to miss time. Fairfield High School has had to miss time.
Yeah.
Has the grade school had to miss time?
No. We actually this week had our first positive case of a kid, and so they got him quarantined.
Probably the people.
And the people around him are quarantined until the quick test said positive. The state test comes back tomorrow.
Oh.
But they went ahead and pulled anyone.
That makes sense.
That was close, which I think was 11 other kids.
Yeah.
They went ahead and said, "You stay home until the state test comes back."
Was that at Center Street or North Side?
Center Street.
Okay. Well, actually, we intended to talk a little bit more sports. We talked.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hijack that segment.
We talked quite a bit of sports.
That's pretty exciting. They get to have a state series.
That is exciting.
That affects a lot of our local, your listening area,
Salem.
grade schools.
I mean, Salem's in
Salem and Sisney in your area.
All I know the North Clay was playing, and several of those teams. So at Flora,
They lost to Carmi. They lost to Carmi.
Okay, I was going to say, I thought Flora got bounced up into that larger section.
Yeah, they were in our regional, and they got beat by Carmi.
Okay. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're going to come back. We're going to talk Major League Baseball. First item of business is Major League Baseball. That's pretty cool, huh?
Man, I love it.
I do, too.
Our favorite sport. We go talk.
I just can't wait.
It's definitely there.
It's right there. Hey, you're watching Big Talk. Back right after this. Stick around.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent in Salem called Brandy Drink Pool.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Morning, folks. Welcome back.
Sorry.
Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. What are you doing? Look at you. Look at this guy.
Line up rides for my kid to practice.
Since you're over here, that's nice. Well, that's cool. Welcome back, folks. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Take the Points edition. Right there is Jamey Hodges, and we are talking about
Great TV when you're on your. There you
yeah. People hate.
I'm done.
Just think of like you're sitting at the kitchen table or something, the dining room table. You know, your dad was smacked you back with the back of the hand doing something like that.
I got off almost all social media, so I'm not hardly on it at home.
I was going to talk to you later about that, but we'll talk about that sometime.
We can talk about that on the ride home.
I figure we got plenty to talk about. Major League Baseball has started. As I said earlier, we are shooting this on a Thursday afternoon prior to Game 2 of the Cubs series, Cardinal series, and the Dodgers-Brewers series. And, Jamey, what are you thinking? 4 series have already completed, and by the end of the hour, maybe a 5th one.
So for baseball, so you and I aren't purists. We're baseball fans.
Yeah.
Changes have never bugged us. We've had this discussion on this show many a time.
I have been okay with the DH for years.
When I saw that Cardinal Padres schedule of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I couldn't have been happier. I'm like, let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Then I'm watching last night.
And then they're taking the whole weekend off,
And
which I think is great. It's for safety's sake to make sure everybody's safe as they move them into the ball.
And I like that too, but especially since the Cardinals won Game 1 and made Tatis. I don't know how we got by him twice, but anyhow, that was just amazing. But then, what's going on with this dang Cubs Milwaukee? So they pull shenanigans.
Cubs Miami.
Cubs Miami.
All right,
we don't want to play.
You want me to explain?
I need a day off. I want a day off.
That got canceled like 4 or 5 hours before game time, because the radar said there was going to be rain coming through Wrigleyville. Too much rain.
The Yankees played in a tornado.
Yankees played last night.
Monsoon. Sorry, I'm not a meteorologist.
It was pretty.
Whatever. It was bad.
It was bad in Cleveland.
The wind was a blowing, and it was a raining.
That's why they got 19 runs scored. But you got to remember and this is the thing. ABC was doing the Cubs has the Cubs Marlins series, whereas all the rest of the series are either on TBS or on ESPN's one of ESPN's channels. ABC was worried, and this is just this afternoon, they were worried that they would have a delay in the middle of the Cubs game.
What, and cut into Dance with the Stars or some crap?
Family Feud.
Are you serious?
Family Feud is on Thursday night or something. I don't know when it is, but it's cutting into. They were afraid that it was going to cut in to whatever shows were supposed to come on.
Guess what? Don't sign up to shows again.
By the way, did you see the weather in Chicago this afternoon? The game was supposed to start at 1. Somebody called in about 3:30 to I was listening to sports radio, Mad Dog. Somebody calls in and says, "Hey, I was just looking at the Wrigleyville." So
you're listening to McAfee.
I heard that too. But somebody looks at it's sunny in Wrigleyville this afternoon.
Yeah, the weather's right 50% of the time.
So
can't call off stuff because of a forecast.
So now the Cubs players and Miami players, they have no idea when they're playing tomorrow. They're supposed to play at 1 o'clock tomorrow, but they're only playing at 1 o'clock if both the Brewers lose and the Padres lose. If the Brewers lose, I'll check that. If the Brewers lose and the Padres lose, they're moving out to 6. They're moving to 6 o'clock, and it'll be all Cubs all the time.
That'll make them play a doubleheader tomorrow.
To the baseball on the field. There's what the postseason looks like. This was as of this morning. Since then, the Atlanta Braves have beaten the Cincinnati Reds, and they have advanced. Right now, while we're doing this broadcast, let me tell you what the
White Sox were up 3-0 last I pulled in.
The score is now probably. I say I can't pop that on screen, but I can take a look here. The White Sox are now trailing Oakland at 4-3 in the top of the 5th inning. That's the thing, man. These things go slow. I think that says 5th inning. That can't be the 5th inning, can it?
Yeah, it could be.
Okay. So, but the Tampa Bay New York series is going to be really cool. How about those? Let's take a look at the National League. How about those Atlanta Braves and Cincinnati Reds? The Reds a scoring machine, huh?
Well, yeah, the Reds were everyone's hot pick coming into the year. They were going to win the Central. They're going to win the World Series. They're going to win everything, and they didn't make it. Didn't win a playoff game.
Didn't score a run.
Yeah,
22 innings.
Did not score a run.
The Cincinnati Reds were a 46% chance to win their playoff round. The Reds were a 6.9% chance to win the World Series coming into the playoffs here.
Coming in the playoffs, but before the year started, everyone was all Reds.
The Atlanta Braves were 53%, of course. San Diego, 61%. The Cardinals, 38% to win that wild card. The Dodgers 73 to 27%, and Miami and Chicago 63 for Chicago, 36 for Miami.
And to be fair, so before the season started,
why start being fair?
Well, before the season started, we were all pretty big. Or I know San Diego was one of my picks.
Yeah,
because they were young, they were good, they built up the farm system, had great pitching. I'm not too upset that Clevenger isn't going to throw a game. that helps a lot.
Yeah, that's okay. Clevenger and Denelson LeMay are both out for the Padres, so yeah, that's okay. When you look at the AL, by the way, Tampa was an 84%, Yankees were 75, and Houston was 65. So all the expected winners went.
Tatis and Hosmer went 2 for 9 against us, or Machado. Tatis and Machado went 2 for 9. Combined, so that's pretty good pitching.
Game 2 is on Thursday night. Game 3, if there is a game 3, it depends on what the Dodgers and Brewers do. If the Brewers beat the Dodgers and they play game 3 on Friday night tonight, the game will be at 6 o'clock and the Cardinals will play at 9. If the Dodgers win on Thursday, the Cardinals don't win on Thursday, the Cardinals will play at 6 o'clock. Easy. ESPN.
Except the Cardinals just need to win tonight, and then
Cardinals win tonight.
A little weekend break before the bubble.
Play on Tuesday or something like that. Yeah, play on Monday or Tuesdays. And it's been fun baseball. That's the thing.
Yes.
You think some of it's been boring. That Yankee game last night was a ball when they finally got, because I missed it in the afternoon. It was supposed to start at 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock.
They had a long delay.
They had an hour and a half rain delay and then played for 4.5 hours. I went to bed before it was done.
Yeah, I didn't make the end.
Well, that's what happens. We've got college football coming up, and then we're going to talk the NFL here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back right after these. Stick around.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome to the bank building tonight. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah! They sell guns too. Zinc Buildings tonight on Route 45 and Wolfsville. It's a cool place.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's our Take the Points edition. Right there is Jamie. I'm Bruce. Thank you so much for tuning in. And what did you get a chance? First of all, Jamie, did you get a chance over the weekend to catch much college football?
Yes, I did.
What was your main impression coming off the weekend?
Can I tell you how I got to catch college football real quick?
Sure.
Because
tell us a story.
I got up Saturday morning.
Okay.
Went to Walmart, come home.
So you've already ruined your day.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, 11 o'clock, 11:30, I go out, open the shed up, open up eastbound, nice day gonna air out.
I got to tell you, I'll check my messages, but I don't remember. I guess I missed the text.
So I turn on the TV, go back inside. Heidi and I had been watching this TV series together, and she wanted to watch some shows, and it's like, all right, we'll watch TV for a little bit, because there's some good games on later I knew I wanted to go outside and catch, and Heidi gets up to get a drink of water at, roughly 11:45 and says, "Did you know Lucas is sitting in your shed?" And I go, "What?" She goes, "Yeah." And I go, "No." So I get up and look outside, and there's Lucas sitting in my shed.
Was Micah there too?
No, Micah was working midnights now.
Oh, okay.
So anyhow, so Lucas just sitting there in my shed. So I got on my shoes, went out there, "What are you doing?" I came over on the golf cart, saw you had shed was open, had the Florida game on. Thought I'd sit here and watch it. So we sat out in the shed all day. Pretty soon Noah showed up, and so we watched football till the evening.
That's a fun way to watch college. Now,
so
my story is...
So Pitts is my new favorite football player, by the way. Go ahead.
Who is?
Pitts from Florida.
Oh, yeah. He's the wide receiver. What do you have? Four touchdowns.
Built like a tight end.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's gonna be a top 5 pick.
Yeah, easy. Yeah,
he's huge. He looks like Terrell Owens.
It's just awesome. It was fun.
He's very good. Main impression coming off the week, of course. The
main impression is Florida State is absolutely awful, and they keep getting loved by name alone. And I got caught in that trap.
Stay away from Florida State first.
I got caught in that trap.
And I'm gonna whenever we give our bets here in a second, I'm gonna fall into one that I've always enjoyed, one that I've always loved. You bet on Mike Leach. Mike Leach is Mississippi State Bulldogs.
I know it.
They went into LSU. LSU's a national champ, and they lost a lot of that team.
But they're still good. It's not like they didn't reload. They're not like any other school. I mean, there are a half a dozen schools that don't rebuild. LSU's one of them. Yeah.
And Mississippi State came in there and made them look silly. If you sat there and you watched this kid, what was the kid's name? Keller, or what's his name? Threw for 624 yards. I can remember how many yards he threw for, but not his name. It was the first game for Mike Leach in the SEC, and all of a sudden they're beating the national champs at home. In LSU by 10 points
in Death Valley.
They were ahead. Death Valley. The LSU comes back to tie, and so you're thinking all the momentum's going LSU's way, and Mississippi State just says, "Oh, we'll take that. Don't worry about that. We're gonna throw downfield." They throw for another 150 yards and get 2 more scores. Win by 10 points.
Just unreal.
Unreal. Mississippi State is fun to watch. That I mean, actually, the pro games were pretty fun this weekend too.
They're just a good weekend.
It was a really good weekend for football, college and professional. How did we do? He said knowingly. How did we do? Ladies and gentlemen, we always tell you these are for entertainment purposes only. If you wish to listen to us or don't listen to us. However, we're having some success.
We went.
Well, he's got our totals are in that second section.
It has the overalls.
Yeah.
That's what you want?
No, well, right now, give me the overalls.
Overall for college, we're 14-8, which is pretty good
against the spread.
14-8.
We're
14-8 against the spread. Yeah.
And that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Last week, you had a really good week. You hit both yours.
I hit both mine. I missed my super dog. But
Weaves missed both his. He took that FSU Kool-Aid with me. Well, then one of his was postponed, Georgia State.
Yeah.
I lost FSU, hit my BYU. Lucas hit both his. So I guess if you figure it up that way, we were 5-2
for 7. Yeah, 5 out of 7.
5. Yeah. So that's pretty good on college football against the spread. None of us hit our super dogs last week. We all missed our super dogs.
Well,
I missed mine by 2 points. They lost by 2.
Who's your super dog?
Middle Tennessee State, and I really felt strongly about that
my
one.
super dog, I think I lost that. Oh yeah, there was a close one. It was a Kentucky Auburn. It was close.
First quarter.
Kentucky got.
We were texting during this
Kentucky
game.
really got the referees were really unpleasant to Kentucky at the end of the first. Kentucky should have been up a touchdown at the end of the half. And the referees, the SEC does not like Kentucky in football. That's clear to me now.
Is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure.
Is that what it is?
I am certain. All right. What's Lucas? Who are Lucas and Weeze betting?
All right. So this week, Lucas has BYU minus 24.
BYU playing Louisiana Tech.
Oklahoma minus 7.
Oklahoma, who also lost last week in an outstanding
in a 116-point game.
Yeah. Oh, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And then his super dog is Duke plus 10.5.
Oh, I'm trying to remember who.
And I'm not even sure who Duke has right now.
I'm trying to remember who Duke's playing. I'll come up with it here in a second. Okay, what does Weeze have?
Weeze has West Virginia plus 3 against Baylor.
West Virginia plus 3. Now Baylor has lost games due to COVID. They're able to play. Is this Baylor's first or second?
First, yeah.
First conference game. It's their second game.
And then he took the Auburn, Georgia first half under 23.5.
He's doing cartwheels to get to that.
Yeah, he's trying to get there. And his super dog is Ole Miss plus 7, who won uniforms of the weekend last weekend with the throwback helmets.
Those looked nice. They didn't help them.
They did not help them play
against Florida. Florida's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. They were really
wow. They're good.
Yeah.
So then I'm on the BYU also, except I'm taking the over 58.5. I think them and La Tech both are just going to up and down the field.
I think that's the best bet of the day is the Louisiana Tech. I think Louisiana Tech covers against BYU, but.
And then what kind of scares me is I'm with Weaves on West Virginia plus 3.
He was 0 for 2 last week.
It's in West Virginia. I just
0 for 1
like the Mountaineers at home. I don't know. And then my super dog is Charlotte.
Dana Holgerson isn't there anymore.
I know. I like that. I don't know. And then my super dog Charlotte plus 6.5.
Okay, who's Charlotte playing?
Some other.
It's your team.
Team Byam that's not that good. I looked it up. I liked it.
All right. Well,
and then who'd you take, Bruce?
I have taken. You're going to have to remind me who.
So Bruce took the Mike Leachers.
I took Mississippi
minus
State.
18.
Mississippi State is they are playing at home against I can't even remember who it is.
It has to be nobody if it's minus 18.
It's an SEC game.
All right, so they're playing against.
It's Arkansas.
Yeah, gotta be.
It's Arkansas. It is Arkansas. So yeah, I'm taking Mississippi State. Arkansas played well against Georgia first half.
And you're taking Bama minus 16.5.
I'm taking Alabama minus 16.
Who's playing Ole Miss, right?
Texas A&M.
Oh, Texas A&M.
A ranked team last week. I think Texas A&M still ranked, but I just think I know I gave you Missouri last week, and I was right, ladies and gentlemen, on the Missouri pick last week. Thanks to a backdoor touchdown.
Right.
On the last play of the game. Thank you, Eli Drinkwitz. I appreciate that.
And then your super dog is Boston College plus 14 against North Carolina.
I haven't learned yet, Jamie, but someday I'm going to learn to not bet against Mac Brown.
I keep doing it, too. I think that hurt me 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. We'll see. NFL coming up. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Take the Points edition. Back right after this. Stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Appreciate you tuning in today. As we've talked about baseball, we've talked about college football, talked about the grade school baseball, able to compete. That's outstanding. Kudos to the SI. You know, that's the thing. The SIJHSAA were the ones, the guy, the fella in charge of that, I know his name. And
Greg Hill.
Yeah, Greg Hill. He's the guy who got that done because he kept petitioning and petitioning and they finally got something done, so they get a play. That's good. NFL. What'd you think of the NFL this last weekend?
I think it's been phenomenal. They're talking about ratings being down and all this. I've watched every game. Loving it.
I have watched just about every chance I've been able to as well. I wasn't able to watch Monday night's game until late, the Chiefs and the Ravens, but were you surprised by how badly the Chiefs made the Ravens look?
Yeah, Ravens never looked in sync. They're at the start of the second half. They came out, looked like they're going to drive down, make a ball game out of it, and all of a sudden Andrews dropped a touchdown pass in the end zone that would have made it a one-touchdown game. Ravens had to settle for a field goal, and then the Chiefs just took back over after that.
Yeah, for those in the world who have Lamar Jackson as their fantasy quarterback, it was kind of a tough night.
Or have Mark Andrews on a team that was up 40 points going against Patrick Mahomes on the other team, and that touchdown was the difference between winning and losing that match.
You and I both.
That you lost by 3 points.
I lost my game by half a point, by the way.
Oh, I lost mine by 3. If Andrews catches that touchdown,
mine was, he had Travis Kelce. Kelce caught that 17-yard pass on that last drive to be. The by the way drive. Yeah, so yeah, there you go.
That hurts.
We're not talking fantasy football. Other than that, what were the other impressions of the weekend in the NFL? Joe Burrow. All right. Joe Burrow and Cincinnati tied Philadelphia and Carson Wentz. Is that as good as a win for Cincinnati?
Burrow took a hit that I'm going to go on a limb and say any other quarterback in the league would have been out of the game, would have set the rest of the game. He popped up, set out the mandatory play so they didn't lose a timeout.
Set out one play.
And that was so they didn't lose a timeout, and was right back in there and looked like he hadn't been touched.
He took a shot. It lifted him off. Lifted his feet about 2 feet off the ground. I thought it was an illegal shot in 2020 NFL.
Yeah,
they didn't throw a penalty on it, did they?
But any other
they called roughing the pass.
I'd say almost any other quarterback in the league would have been done.
Yeah, Joe Burrow is fun.
Yeah,
Joe Burrow. The Cincinnati is going to get better and better and better because Joe Burrow.
They have no offensive line. They can't get Mixon going yet. They have the tools.
How'd your Colts do?
Look awesome. Just steamrolled them.
Makes you wonder what was wrong that first week.
We've never played well at Jacksonville.
Really?
In the history of the AFC South, we do not play well in Jacksonville. We've looked great the 2 games since.
Colts now, the Titans are 3-0 or they're 2-1?
2-1.
So the Colts are tied for first place in their division.
No, Titans are 3-0. They won last week.
I thought they were 3-0.
They pulled it off, yeah.
Titans and Pittsburgh, by the way, out this weekend. They are
and not going to make it up. Not going to make it up Monday or Tuesday.
Right.
It's postponed.
That's they've postponed it. They've postponed it for. They're going to work their way around it, like in week 7 or so, 7 or 8 or something like that. So, if you were counting on Pittsburgh to watch, and Pittsburgh says, "Hey, man, we got nothing," but the Titans are dealing with the COVID right now. Okay, how did we do last week?
We won 5 out of 8. Somebody went 0 for 2, or else it would have been a lot better.
Who'd you pick? What happened?
I had the Colts Jets over 43.5. They scored 43. And then I thought Washington would stay within 7 of Cleveland. I thought Washington had
Cleveland looked good.
Could put it up there, and they just
Washington
never
looked
could.
inept.
Yeah.
And Cleveland looked pretty good.
Yeah, but I thought the football team could stay within 7, and they could not. And then the Colts half point got me. But once again, overall NFL we're 14-10. So overall we are 28-18. I don't recall us starting a year like this in our 3 or 4 years we've been doing this.
Here knocking wood and rubbing lamps and doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, because that is
throwing salt over our shoulder. We're off to a good look.
Yeah,
and we're off to a good start. We're gonna, I guess. You hate to call it luck, but there's got to be some luck involved.
Oh my! Yeah, we're not that smart. It's got to be luck.
I mean, I went with the theme last week of big dogs on the road, and they both won.
Yeah.
They both won their bet.
Both covered
against the spread. Both covered. So there we go. What are our teammates, our friends, Lucas and Weeze doing this week?
Well, apparently Lucas is scared. Because he's not taking his Bears.
Lucas is a gigantic Bears fan. The Bears are playing the Indianapolis Colts.
In Chicago. So anyhow.
Soldier Field. The fans will be going crazy.
Got Nick Foles. I won't even say his nickname on air. If I had a quarterback that nickname, I'd have that money.
I appreciate
I'll just tell you, they're selling the crud out of 9-inch T-shirts.
Are they really? Nice.
So,
yeah, that's incredible.
So he's taking Baltimore minus 13. And Houston minus 4.5. Houston in the must-win. Someone's going to win a game.
Baltimore playing Washington, playing the football team.
And I like that line. That's a good bet. And then Houston minus 4.5 in the game that someone's going to get the first win.
So Houston to Minnesota, right?
Yep. Someone's going to get the first win. So that's who he's taking. Weeze is taking New England plus 7 against Kansas City.
Okay.
Which we have differing opinions on, but I didn't bet on it.
Yeah,
so
I'm not betting on that one either. But I would be on the other side of that.
And then
you'd be on the other side, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd take KC, and then he's taking the
But he's on our. He's a teammate.
Dean's taking the Fighting Minshew's +3.
I'd be way on the other side of that.
Yeah.
I love him, but I love the Fighting Minshew's. But I just think
the thing is, what can pull Jacksonville through, and that's Robinson is good. That running back is good.
I think
and the
we
run
talked
defense.
about Cincinnati. It's Jacksonville versus Cincinnati.
And Cincy does not have much of a run defense, so Robinson could have one of those
200-yard games,
Dion Lewis versus Indy type games where he gets 200 yards, 4 touchdowns type deals. So anyhow, that's what Weaves has. I am not scared. I'm going to take the Colts -3 on the road with the number 1 ranked defense in football. And
the Bears have the number 1 ranked defense in football?
The Colts. And then I am going to take a game that our friends at VSiN tell me not to take. Say it's the upset special of the week. I'm taking the Cowboys -5.
Did you see our friends at VSiN's record so far?
It's not very good.
It's not very good.
We are doing better than our friends.
We are doing much better.
But I'm going to take the Cowboys -5.
Why are they picking that as the upset special?
They just think the Cowboys can't hold them. They don't think Prescott and Zeke can do enough to.
They showed last week they got beat by 2 touchdowns in Seattle. They show they are beatable. So
but they threw up a jillion points, and Russell Wilson's not showing up for the Browns.
No, Baker Mayfield is.
Yeah, he's not putting up Russell Wilson type numbers. So I'm going to take Dallas -5.
I was trying to take 2 teams. This was on my theme week. I was going to take heavy favorites. I just didn't feel like taking Baltimore. I thought that's taking candy from a baby, really.
It's almost too easy.
It's too easy. Baltimore at Washington. So I've got the Rams. The Rams are at home this week. They're a 14-point favorite over the
13.
13. Oh heavens! I get the point.
Yeah, you get that very important point.
That is a very important point. I'll take it. I would have taken it either way. They got the Giants coming in. Have you seen the Giants, ladies and gentlemen? They are not healthy, and Daniel Jones not playing well, and they don't like their receivers. Darius Slayton's they're not throwing any balls to him. And the Rams are playing well.
Yeah, Rams look a lot better.
Rams nearly won in Buffalo last week, and Buffalo is an exceedingly difficult place to play.
Yes.
So I'm taking the Rams -13. And what's the other game?
You're taking the Niners.
Taking the Niners against it's because they're playing a bad team.
They are playing. What has happened to Philly and Carson Wentz?
Philadelphia. At least I bet against Philadelphia last week, and I won. I got a bet against Philadelphia.
Man, Wentz is looking bad.
Niners are a 6-point favorite against the Philadelphia Eagles at San Francisco. That's a long flight, and Wentz is looking bad. So I don't know. It makes sense to me, doesn't it? Makes sense to you? Makes sense to me.
Yeah, Niners have more weapons, and Philly's just looking so bad.
Niners will be starting to get a couple of players back.
George Kittle's scheduled to play. That's a huge cog.
Yeah, he's a big deal.
So yeah, I like that one. If you look at us individually, if you left me out of our group, you guys would really be good. I'm the only one under 500 so far overall.
Oh, really? Where are the rest
last week killed me. When I won 1 game out of 4 last week, that dropped me down.
Where are the rest of us?
Weaves is at 9-2. You're at 8-3.
Wow.
Lucas is 500 at 6-6, and then I'm at 5-7. But you are the only one not to hit a super dog.
Well, we'll have to fix that with my squad this week. It's going to happen sometime. Jamie,
it's great to be here, Bruce. Feels
thank
like it's
you
been
so much for being,
which it has.
Ladies and gentlemen, go Cardinals. That's all.
Yes.
We can. Are you surprised Flaherty? We got 10 seconds. Are you surprised Flaherty's going game 3 rather than 2?
No, because of the way he looked the last game he pitched.
I want
Wayno game 2. I want the guy that's been there. I want Wayno.
There you go. Folks, thanks very much. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. See you soon.